Today I want to do an update on gray street grapes, some very surprising developments that have happened that actually pleased me very much. Get past all these critters here. Hey baby ducks, hey baby ducks. Let's get back here to the grape. Hey baby cat. This is an increasingly tame cat that seems to have adopted me. Here's what's going on with gray street grape that I find very surprising and also very pleasing. I had been thinking it was going to be Daytona because for a couple weeks the fruit were a reddish pink. It turns out that's because they were not ripe. Let's see if I can find some because I've been eating them like crazy with friends and students. Now here's a cluster when they're still somewhat reddish. You get out here in the sunshine, you can see the reddish quality. But what I'm finding is that's when they're not ripe. I may have to pick one just to get out here in the sunshine. Here we go. Let's see if we can see this here. I'm not doing a good job with the camera. When they're fully ripe, they're very purple, very sweet, no tartness at all. Let's see if I can find another one. Like I said, I've been eating them like crazy. Well, that's all I can... Oh, here we go. Here's a really nice one. I'll see if I can pick this one, get out in the sunshine. There we go. Here's what I was after. Nice purple color. This one's got a touch of red because it's not all the way ripe yet. Let's get back in the shade here. The flavor is very Concordy, and so now I've done a full reversal of my opinion. I had been thinking it was Daytona, but now I feel it's very likely Conquistador because, like I said, the fully ripe clusters are as dark purple as any Concord grape I ever saw in Denver. Here's another interesting thing that's happening, if I can spot it. Hey baby duck, this duck is so socialized. He is the sweetest duck. Loves to be picked up and carried. Here's what gray street grape is doing that's very much surprised me, if I can find one. It did a rebloom a few weeks ago, which I didn't know grapes could do, but now, to my surprise and delight, these new blooms are, here we go, these new blooms are now setting a whole new crop of fruit, even though it's late August. Here's a new cluster here. Here's a new cluster back in here. Here's a very young one right there, and even a younger one here. I just did not know that grapes could do that. I don't know if it's because we had such a wet summer or if the fact that the plant is now 4 years old, but I'm delighted that I got this huge crop of grapes that was delicious in the red stage is now even better in this more purpley stage. And now to top it off, I'm going to have me a whole other crop. Let's see if there's any more over here before I stop our little tour. I think I saw some more yesterday. It is now, look, let me step back. Look at how vigorous this thing. It has now completely consumed the quail pen. The quail pen is now virtually invisible because of the vigor of this thing. Look at that. It's just completely left the hen house, grabbed the roof of the quail pen, and it's now creeping down the sides. So next year I should have even more grapes. I'm going to actually have to prune over here because it's encroaching into the pathway. Let's see if I can find any more new clusters or new buds before we stop here. I think that's going to be pretty much it. So in conclusion, I feel that gray street grape, instead of being Daytona, like I thought for so long when the grapes were being pinky red, it's probably Conquistador, which I've seen being retailed at Lowe's on their own roots. I think there's a slim chance it's Blue Lake, but I feel that that's more likely the ID of Gracie's grape on the other side of the hen house. I think that's pretty much it. I have yet to see any disease issues on this plant. Oh, look at this. Here's a really nice cluster of purple ones right up here at the top of the hen house. Now you can see just how dark purple they are. Look at that. Oh, here we go. Here's more back in here. Look at this cluster. Let's see if we can expose that. Get my hand back in there. Look at that. Just grapes galore. Anyway, that's what I think. I think it's Conquistador. Have a good one. Bye-bye.